Hi guys, this is Driving with Star. So I had a young lady, super young. Carol was her name. And holy cow, that poor child has been dealing with so many things. Apparently her mother, her brother, and herself were affected by all the pesticides that where she lives they've been spreading, and so she got really sick. And she fought leukemia, but I knew something was up because she was just so really thin. You know, I was like, oh, I'm gonna take her home and feed her. And I know some people are just genetically made very slim. My son is one of them, I get it. But you could tell that there was something more, you know, just under her eyes, the darkness. And we started talking, sharing medical situations, and I gave her some more holistic, natural ways. And I said, you know, I knew something was up because I could see it. She goes, and I have cover up. And I said, yeah, I could see the dark circles under your eyes. That's usually an indication of, you know, lack of protein, or, you know, early signs of anemia and allergies. And she's like, well, I have all of the above. So I was like, yeah. And then she went on to tell me about what she battled and all the stuff that she dealt with. And holy cow, why didn't anybody tell me my hair looked like a crazy woman? Anyway, so, you know, I was explaining to her that, and I'm not against doctors at all, because I see a lot of them myself, but you really have to educate. I mean, I'm always leery of a doctor who's like, oh, don't Google that, don't do that. I'm like, I understand that some people may get paranoid and then drive the doctor crazy, but you have to have some sense and some common sense and some hope that you're gonna be, you know, educated, and then, you know, try things. You know, I told her, I said, you know, she's a vegan, so they have her on all this extra vitamin, which actually caused some other issues because it was too much and her calcium levels were too high. It was just something crazy. And I said, you know, take things in small dosage and see how you feel. I said, you know, and then she was giving me the names of all the medications. Some I was familiar with and some I was not. And so she's telling me, well, this one gives me that side effect, that one gives me this side effect, so they give me this for that. I was like, yeah, see? And that just creates more problems. And you're so young. I mean, like, she was only 22. She's the age of my son. And I felt so bad for her. And, you know, she's like, and they can't pinpoint, they can't find what's wrong with me. And I said, well, maybe you need to go somewhere else and get some real professional help. Someone who's going to not give you the run around and say, oh, take this. Okay, well, now you have that problem, now take this prescription. How about you working with me to help me find a better solution, so I'm not taking 32 pills per day and feeling like crap even after taking all that medication, still not feeling good and trying to function every day. I said, this is why you have to take your health, you know, make it personal. A lot of people, you know, you could take, I mean, even my advice, you don't have to take it. You could heed to it. You could try it. You don't have to take it. I said, but only when you try things do you realize that doesn't work for me, this works for me. That doesn't work for me, this works for me. You know what I'm saying? So I can't enforce it enough for people to take their own health into their own hands. Guided, of course, with a doctor, but you also have to educate yourself. And the biggest thing I tell people is start with a cleanse and start introducing small doses of whatever it is that you used to eat and like to eat. You know, there's a lot of things I like to eat that I know are bad for me. So it's like, okay, mentally, I'm going to have this, like for my daughter's wedding, I'm going to pig out. And I know a lot of the stuff there is not good for me. And I'm going to pay for it later. But I enjoyed myself. It's not and I also don't think, what's the point of living if you deny yourself? You know, every now and then you should be able to treat yourself, but with moderation, of course. So hey, I love sweets. I love some homemade cakes and cookies and ice cream. I can't have it all the time, but every now and then, when I'm with my grandbabies, I'm like, ooh, let's go get ice cream. Then I'll pay for it tomorrow, but I'm going to enjoy it right now with you. So I don't do it all the time. So you just have to learn to take your health into your own hands, because no one's going to do it, not even the doctors. The doctors they're not about preventative. They're just put a Band-Aid, resolve it for now. Very few doctors, very few, will want to get to the source of the problem and help you figure out, okay, you're going through this, and that. Let's go back and see where this is coming from, where it's stemming from, and very few of them really want to go through that. They just, okay, next. So with that said, make it a point to take your health into your own hands and, eat right, exercise, plenty of water, get rest. Like I get enough rest. Not. But anyway, I'm guilty as charged. So, ciao for now. Like, put on notifications, share, and follow. Bye.